Hey, what's going on, everyone? Strider's back with another pre-game stats breakdown. Starting off on the red team, we're going to have Shen, Twitch, Taric, Twisted Fate, and Zhao versus the blue team, who has Vi, Wukong, Ryze, Ezreal, and Zilean. So right off the bat, top lane, we're going to have a Shen versus a Wukong. Very weird matchup, but Shen mains AD carry while Wukong mains top. This should give Wukong a pretty big advantage. Shen has only been played by this person once, while Wukong has been played by this person 4 times. Both really low game counts, so it's hard to say who's actually going to come on top, but I think that I'm going to have to give it to the Wukong just because he mains top lane. But then if we go into the mid lane, we're going to have Ryze versus TF. So Twisted Fate mains AD carry while this Ryze mains caster. Again, should give Ryze a really big advantage. TF has been played by this person 9 times, while Ryze has been played by this person 176 times. So definitely going to give the advantage to the Ryze on this one, 100%. But then in the jungle, this is where it gets pretty fun. We're going to have very interesting Zhao versus Vi, two very powerful lane gankers. Zhao mains jungle while Vi mains top, so this should give Zhao a pretty big advantage. Zhao's also been played by this person 151 times, while Vi's only been played by this person 24 times. It's hard to say, but I think I'm definitely going to have to give it to the Zhao just because of the sheer amount of experience in the jungle and on Zhao. But then in the bottom lane, last but not least, of course, we will have the Twitch versus the Ezreal. It's a very common matchup, Twitch versus Ezreal, but Twitch mains AD carry while Ezreal mains caster. It should give Twitch a pretty decent advantage. So Twitch has been played by this person 15 times, while Ezreal's been played by this person 25 times. So Ezreal's actually been played by this person more, even though he doesn't play caster. So it's hard to say. I really don't know how that's actually going to come out in the end. I think Ezreal naturally does a really good job against Twitch just because he can get away, he can close a gap, and he can also skill shot him even when he's invisible. So I'm a little bit worried about the Twitch, and I think I'm going to have to give it to the Ezreal just because of natural counters and more games played. But then for support, we have Taric versus the Zilean. Taric mains AD carry while Zilean mains caster. Not a big surprise that nobody mains support. It's not something that's very common. But Taric has been played by this person 4 times, while Zilean has been played by this person 7 times. Nothing is really going to go crazy here, but I find that Zilean is an extremely powerful support, and I think I'm going to put in my vote for the Zilean just because I want to prove my point. But overall, I think it should be a very good matchup, and I think I'm going to throw in... let's see, if you look at the stats, if you look at the stats, we're going to have the red team has a 43.27% chance of winning, and the blue team is going to have a 45.29% chance of winning. I think I'm going to go with the stats on this one and vote for the blue team. So let's go ahead and get in the game and see what happens. Hey, what's going on, guys? Strider's back with another slice of ELO Heaven. Glad to be back. Sorry about the little bit of delay. Had a lot of stuff going on this weekend, but we have a very interesting game. We have a lot of odd champions. Well, maybe not a lot, but pretty unconventional, mainly for the blue team. We don't see too many Vi's, but I wouldn't call her uncommon. Wukong has been a little bit more common since I think he was used in LCS Europe, so that definitely helped, obviously. But so it should be really interesting. Zilean's a champion I never ever get to see, which is depressing since he is my favorite champion, probably. He was the first champion I really ever mained, technically. We're seeing a lot more Twitches. Twitch is really good. Just put on, just get a bunch of crit, and then get on your spray and pray and just chunk entire teams for so much health. His early game is pretty good. The only thing that really sucks about him is that he's squishy. So going up against just a lot of damage in the bottom lane is really going to suck, but he's going to be going up against an Ezreal and Zilean. Zilean isn't the best support champion. He does do a lot of damage, which I really like. Him with Exhaust I don't particularly agree with. When I play him as support, I'll either take Ignite or Heal or something like that. Exhaust isn't really going to do too much since you do already have your you're slow. And his slow is one of the best in the game. I mean, it's single target, yeah, but it's 55%. So it's really, really good. We'll see what happens, though. It looks like nobody's really going to do anything aggressive. It's taken everybody a while to get out of their base. So I'm a tad bit worried about that, because usually you want to get out of there as soon as possible. You're just like, in, out, in, out. But it'll be interesting to see what they end up doing. Zhao going relatively aggressive in this middle brush, and it looks like 2 more red members are going to follow him. The blue team, on the other hand, is going extremely defensively. Ryze is in a really bad position here, in my opinion. He really either needs to be... he needs to be at one of the entrances, because he's not going to really be able to see anybody. If they go up at this top part of the ramp, they can easily just get in here. I mean, it's not likely. Oh, this is not going to be good. Red team is pinging off both Zilean and Ezreal here. They know that they're coming, and this could be really bad. They're coming from the back, and oh man, Ezreal could get caught out. He does end up flashing. It's probably a flash that was needed, although he could have just got Arcane Shift instead. It looks like he did level up Mystic Shot first, but getting off flash from Ezreal pretty early, it's not really going to do too much. Flash, I mean, of course it's really, really, really useful, but he still has Arcane Shift, and that's going to do plenty. It's going to help him. It's going to help him enough in lanes where he probably won't need flash. It's very unlikely that he'll have to have flash. Let's see, okay. Ryze actually going deep into the utility mastery tree. Not very common, but as you can see, oh, so is Wukong. Wukong getting the total biscuit. That is definitely not normal. I'm not sure exactly what he went into. He did go into offense, so it looks like he may have just went into the utility mastery, or into the utility tree, just to get enough for that total biscuit, and then kind of backed off a bit as well. But Zilean has one of the longest auto attack ranges, so he's going to do great with just harassing with auto attacks. Those bombs are really going to help too. And the bad thing about that is that Taric is pretty beefy. He's going to have 33 magic resist. Zilean actually getting 38. He may go a little bit deeper into the defense, but he may not just... yeah, he doesn't have any AP right now. And this could be really bad. Twitch getting quite a bit of damage on Zilean, and Zilean is not going to do very well. Ooh, nice little ward here coming out from Ryze. That is, yeah, it's a sight ward. I didn't know if it was an Explorer's ward or whatnot. He still has his, though. Very nice placement on that ward, though. It's not very common to put a ward there that early in the game. And usually when you do set a ward down here, it's kind of near one of the entrances to the jungle. Oh, Zhao is pinging out this Wukong. Could be, oh, a nice taunt. And there is no way Ghost's coming out. He is easily going to be able to get out of here. Oh, red buff. Not going to be enough. He's going to be able to get out of there. Vi's coming in, gets a nice Q. Oh my gosh, so much damage, but this could be really bad. Vi is really, really putting on the beats. Gets the first blood. Is she going to be able to pump down onto the Shen? No, he's not. Shen does have a Shadow Dash anyway, and he could have gotten away if she flashed. Just trying to bait it out. And I don't know what they're going to do at this point. Oh, that could be quite a bit of damage. Nice little bit of action coming down from this bottom lane still. Taric actually really low on mana. The auto attacks are going super low. Oh, this could not be good. Nice, nice cleanse coming out from Ezreal. Not the best time, but still got it off and got the job done. So that's exactly what he needs to do. So exhaust was, I guess, good in that particular situation. Cleanse didn't come out as soon as I would have liked, but it's alright. As long as it works, it works. Ryze putting on the beats. This TF is not having a good time, that is for sure. TF is up in CS though, so it's not going to be that big of a deal and one more combo from Ryze, and that should be able to kill this TF. But TF does have another health potion in place, so that is not going to be any form of any issues. Zilean and Ezreal finally recalling after pushing the tower quite a bit, forcing Twitch to lose a little bit of experience as well as CS. Twitch is at 21 CS while Ezreal's at 33. He's doing a great job at just completely shutting her out. Shen is also down by 6 CS, doing a great job. Vi is up by 5 herself. Definitely not doing horrible, but we could have a little bit of action here in the mid lane with Zhao coming up. He is definitely going down in the back. Oh! He gets the kill before he goes down. Probably worth it. He would have went down anyway. Good thing to just grab the kill regardless. So great job by Ryze making that sacrifice. TF did get an assist from that, but meh, didn't get the kill. TF is going to be up still on CS by just a little bit. Twitch is going to take quite a bit of damage from those bombs, though. Yeah, those bombs are going to do a lot. The dangerous part about this is that they will naturally start pushing if they stand by their own creeps and let those bombs go off, and that's when you need to harass them. And see, what they're doing right now is they're falling way, way back after they get a bomb on them instead of just letting it hit their minions and forcing the Ezreal Zilean to push to their tower. Granted, Twitch isn't the best at farming at the tower, and that's probably why he's not letting that. It's definitely possible. Don't know if stun was really necessary there. It doesn't look like Taric's really following up with anything. He's not getting a shatter with an auto attack, and those bomb auto attacks are going to be so useful. And yes, it's going to continue to front load damage onto that. Oh my gosh, that was a ton of damage going down to mid lane. What happened exactly? Zhao coming up through the back once again. He is a hunter, and he's going to go in, bam, and uses the Rune Prison on definitely the wrong target. Tries to pop his ultimate to get that spell vamp. Definitely not going to be enough, though. And Wukong actually getting bullied out of the lane just a little bit. Shen doesn't have... Shen is down in CS by just a little bit. TF coming in, and that is going to be a ton of damage onto the Ezreal. He's going to be able to flash out of the bear. Zhao goes directly onto him, and Ezreal just lets him kill him. He knew that it was going to be useless, and wow, red team is pinging up a storm right now. They have absolutely no idea what's going on, but wow, Vi and the entire rest of the blue team are able to pick up this Twitch in the meantime. And what is going to happen? She does not have her ultimate anymore. Zilean is level 6, though. He needs to make sure he has enough mana. That is not going to happen. He doesn't have his ultimate anymore. That is going to be quite a bit of damage going down. Oh, Shen is going to shadow dash out of there. Ezreal almost hitting the Taric. Ryze is coming in. Is he going to be able to? Oh, the gold card coming out just in time. Wow, picks up a nice kill. And Zilean throws on the ultimate for no reason at all. Yeah, we're going to go with no reason. I have no idea why he did that. Oh, this is not going to be good. Taric. Oh, juke. The Wukong jukes. So good. DrTrevor ends up getting out of there with Wukong away from Shen. Shen was able to get back up there with teleport. Very interesting choice for Shen. You don't typically see them with teleport. You can already teleport into a lane pretty quickly just by going onto a target. But being able to teleport back to that top lane and making sure that he doesn't lose the tower, that was a very good decision by him. It's definitely not common. Usually the lane opponent is the one that ends up grabbing that teleport in order to counteract to the fact that Shen has presence all over the map. Which makes it a little bit kind of on the annoying side, the fact that Shen can pretty much do whatever he wants. Oh, Shen gets a nice little shadow dash, but the flash onto Wukong isn't going to be enough. Are they going to be able to slow him down? They have no slows. Ryze is just not quite there. One more. Oh, this is not going to be good. Zhao ends up taking it down. Nice ultimate. He's like, I don't care if you're invisible. I'm just going to whack you anyway. I think they probably should just went for the tower kill instead. It was very disappointing. Oh, TF going in, possibly throwing on his ultimate, or actually teleporting. No, he decides not to teleport, and that is going to be really easy for Ryze to execute himself now. Oh, Zhao! Nice little execution. Make sure he does not give away any experience, but wastes 3 members of the red team's time and energy. TF ends up being the wiser, and it's like, oh, he popped his ultimate, I'm just going to back off, try to take the tower, and that's going to be really good for them if they decide to do that. Oh, Vi comes in with the ultimate, and that is going to be a lot of damage, but the gold card coming out. I don't think that flash was needed. Is she going to be able to finish it up, though? Bam! That is the death. Good job by Vi. Really didn't think she was going to be able to do that kind of damage, but she's taking a lot of unnecessary tower shots. I'm glad she's finally starting to back off now. That's a good idea from her. Ezreal throws out the ultimate just to assist in the farming process. They're going to push this tower. No, they're actually going to recall once again. Definitely trying to get as much as she can out of the laning phase. Ezreal's going back to the older meta, to where you don't actually take the tower. I mean, they are winning. He's up by, what, 26 CS right now? And that is quite a bit of CS at 11 minutes in the game. It's definitely not the amount that you want to be down by. So Twitch is down in gold by about 600 right now, even though they got the dragon. Towers are in favor. Oh, Wukong's here coming in for a potential gank. But I don't know if TF is going to go in for it. Oh my gosh, that was a really bad play by the Wukong. Wukong decided to go in charge, but charged into minions and then threw out his ultimate. No way he was going to be able to catch up to that. Twitch taking more bombs right over the head. At this point, I really don't know what is going to happen. It looks like Zhao, he does have a giant spell, and so does Shen. So they're starting real off early on the health stacking. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to happen nearly as much on the blue team that it is. Oh wow, that's gonna be so much damage. One more hit. He's at 19 damage. Ultimate from Ezreal, definitely gonna go through. The ultimate. Oh, the ultimate. Okay, so Ezreal does end up getting revived and almost killing both members of the red team. But wow, that was super close. Zhao coming in from the back. He could most definitely. Oh no, his crescent sweep is off a cooldown. Oh, that was too bad. This is not going to be good. Nice exhaust. Shen coming in now, trying to get a nice little assist. Zilean is just going to do whatever to get them away from the Ezreal. Great play by Zilean. Great play by the Zhao, and a nice free assist for the Shen. That will help them a little bit. Since he already lost tower, it's not really a big deal for him to recall and get back there. Does have a nice little bit of defensive stats. Yeah, TF's passive is definitely going to help quite a bit. There's 4 members of the red team at this bottom lane now. What is going to happen? Are they going to go for the dive or what? We don't really know what's going on yet. Taric's kind of just tanking the minions. Twitch doing quite a bit of damage. Definitely significant to that tower. Vi's coming in and actually misses. Ooh, nice try. The Volt Breaker does just barely miss. Twitch gonna get the expunge. Doesn't have very many stacks on it though. And the auto attacks do 0 damage. So back to the CS. I mean, Wukong is still up by 10. He is lacking in the kill that Shen did recently receive from that bottom lane, but it's still going to be relatively even. Oh yeah, it looks like Shen is going to be ahead. He's definitely starting to come back. Wukong is doing what he can right now, and they could possibly be going for this dragon. But it looks like some recalling from... Yeah, that is definitely going to hinder their ability to do that dragon. But they're not really going to care. It looks like they're just going to do dragon anyway. They do have 5 Wukong and Ryze. That is going to be a really easy dragon for them. They kind of just distracted everyone. TF did have his ultimate, but he just did not use it, so it's a little bit depressing. Oh, Vi, I think, was trying to get the Assault and Battery on there, but just was barely out of range. Shen, in the meantime, pushing this top lane so ridiculously hard, he may actually take it. Oh my gosh, that is going to be really bad. Wukong's going to have to go in there and pop his ultimate just to clear it out. That is going to be a lot of damage going on to Shen, but Shen is still able to take it out, and yeah, that is going to be a really easy pickup for him. So great job by Shen getting out of there. Wukong did all he could, literally. I mean, he charged in there, threw on his ultimate. Cyclone is just, it just doesn't do enough damage, and neither did the tower. In the meantime, Ezreal and Zilean finally get down this bottom tower. It took them long enough, that is for sure. TF, in the meantime, still doing a great job, up by 10 CS. Oh, TF threw his ultimate. He is teleporting down to bottom lane, throws on the gold card, gets Zilean out of position, but this could be really bad. Ryze coming in, and this is going to be a lot. Twitch is now on the back line. Shen teleported in. Ezreal is going to be able to get out of there just barely, but the taunt from Shen is going to be able to get him over the wall. It was a nice try for them, picking up 2 kills for the red team so far. Vi gets stunned, she flashes away. The Radiance now coming out, and the flash away from the Ryze is going to be able to set them free. But wow, Zhao is so fast right now. Is he going to be able to catch up? Yes, he will. Crescent Sweep doesn't go down. Slows down the Vi, but she's able to get out of there pretty easily with that Volt Breaker. Wow, the red team is a real terror right now. This could be dangerous, don't do it, Vi. Okay. She scared me there. She was winding it up, and then that was going to be a bad idea. And this mid tower is definitely going to go down.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
It's a nice try by Ezreal, but he kind of missed all the minions except for like 2 with his ultimate. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. That ultimate from Ezreal is a lot harder to hit than you think, because you start moving into mid lane to aim it, and you don't realize that you either go up or down around the Nexus, and so it kind of throws off your aim completely unless you shoot it right when you respawn in that respawn point. It's the only time it's going to go like where you want it to go. Otherwise, it just gets at a really goofy angle. But in the meantime, blue team was able to counter push that mid tower, and wow, a ton of damage going down onto Zhao. He's taking a lot of damage. Vigo's in Assault and Battery, picking it up, and the ultimate from Wukong. He's taking a ton of damage from the tower and almost goes down. But, oh, Twitch just barely gets out. So does TF. And this is going to be a great job. In the meantime, Zilean still does not have his ultimate. Are they going to be able to pick up a second mid tower? Yes, they will. And that is going to be extremely powerful. There's a little bit of a gold advantage coming back in favor of the blue team. But red team is still ahead by just a tidbit. Which is kind of surprising, actually. They're up by 3 kills. I believe they did also get first blood. I want to say they got first blood. Oh no, Ryze got first blood, that's right. He still did not shoot his ultimate straight. Could have got that next wave of minions relatively low for him to finish up real quick. Twitch, in the meantime, is he going to stealth and get in there? No, he's just going to go straight up for it. Ezreal was there for quite some time. It was a little bit dangerous. I'm not sure if I was comfortable with that. I think Twitch could have probably easily killed him, especially with a Bloodthirster. Although, it's weird getting a Bloodthirster over an Infinity Edge on Twitch. He just doesn't have enough health to really make it all that beneficial. You're still just going to get bursted down super quickly. Just locked in with CC. And you're not really going to be able to do too much. If you're going to be playing like that, you might as well just get the Infinity Edge and go for a really long range spray and pray. And just guarantee those crits. Oh wow, so what happened? Oh! Missed it completely. Alright, so Vi's coming up. It looks like she's on the hunt. She's in the bush. She's ready. She's going to throw that up. And wow, that is going to be way too much Assault and Battery. And bam, easily bursted down. And that's what I was saying. I mean, she has a Brutalizer and Spirit of the Elder Lizard. But I mean, she doesn't have that much attack damage. She has 75 extra from that, and that's not going to be a whole lot. I mean, it's clearly enough just to burst it down, especially with that CC, but there was nothing Twitch could do, and I mean, that Bloodthirster definitely would not have helped. It would have been better just to get a crit or something in there, but then again, I don't even think he got a chance to auto-attack at all. He just wasn't quite fast enough when it came to stealthing and reacting to what was going on, which is always unfortunate. See if we can get back to live real quick. This is going to be really dangerous. Ryze continues to push by himself, but oh, it looks as if Ezreal could have a really nice engagement here. Xincha does have the boots of mobility. He is going to pop his ghost, and wow, this is going to be really dangerous. Ezreal going to come in, and he's going to take a lot of damage. That is going to be quite a bit. Wukong gets in with a really nice ultimate, getting 3 members, ends up taking down the Twitch. The ultimate going down on Ryze. Ryze should be able to throw on a Rune Prism once again, and that's going to be a lot of damage going on Shen. Bam. Great job by those bombs, timing it perfectly, making sure it explodes for the last hit. That's what Zilean does. Oh wow, Ezreal going real hard. A beautiful cleanse on that gold card. Definitely doing a great job. And that is going to be another tower in favor of the blue team. The blue team is really just taking it to town at this point. They are going real aggressive onto the red team's base. They're up in kills now. Are they going to be able to take this inhibitor as well as the tower? Or are they going to back off? That is the question. Ryze going in there doing as much damage as he can. Gets stunned out. And wow, 4 members of the red team are back. And this could be really dangerous. A nice taunt down onto Ryze. Ryze is going to go down almost instantly. Assault and Battery going right down onto the Twitch. Twitch is going to go invisible. Is he going to beat up? No, he still goes down. Vi is in there. Is she going to be able to get out? She will have one chance for this Vault Breaker. And oh man, this is not good. Shen is so fast. He has it. Shadow Dash is in 2 seconds. Boop. And that is not going to be good. And now, yeah, Xincha is easily going to be able to catch up to the Zilean. Zilean only has level 1 boots. Wukong trying to come in from the back to distract him. Not going to be enough. It could actually be worse. Taric does have his dazzle up in a couple seconds. A beautiful gold card directly onto the Ezreal. Tries to go on, but the Crescent Sweep knocking him away just a little bit. He's at 118 health. Almost dies. 131, and ooh, Shadow Dash to dead. Beautiful play by the red team. Very nice recovery from that. They were able to pick up 5 kills for just, I think, 1 additional person, which is fine. 5 for 1 is always okay. Blue team is significantly ahead now. They were not able to get that inhibitor, but they did get the tower, and I think if they would have ran away right after they got that tower, they very, very could have well possibly gotten away from that fight without losing all those casualties. And great job by red team being able to take that dragon. They're coming back in this fight. They're only down by about 300 gold at this point. 23 minutes in the game, definitely not a big difference. 2 Sunfire Capes coming out onto the team of red, which is relatively interesting because typically you see Warmogs before you see Sunfire Cape, because Warmogs requires you to get creep kills in order to kind of farm it up a little bit, whereas to where Sunfire Cape is kind of all front loaded. But it will help you push. It will help do a little bit of extra bonus damage to everything that's around you. And for people like Shen and Zhao, where you're just kind of in the middle of the fight or at the front lines the whole time, it's definitely not a bad choice to go with. Vi, in the meantime, she is kind of all caught out by herself. This could be bad. She's going directly on. Didn't notice that the Twitch was there yet. And wow, this is going to be a very, very dead Vi. Goes for the Assault and Battery directly onto the Twitch. Takes him down relatively low, but he has that Bloodthirster. He's going to be able to heal up pretty easily. Great job by the red team, completely catching Vi off guard, and she is the most fed on the blue team, so if they can continue to pick her off, that is going to prevent the blue team from having any sort of advantage whatsoever. Ezreal snagging that red buff, just trying to get a little bit of extra kiting capabilities by tossing on that red buff. And once again, red team going crazy with those pings. And Wukong has absolutely no idea that he's spotted out by this ward. And it doesn't look like the red team really cares. Like, whatever, it's Wukong. He'll be able to get away pretty easily. And they don't want to start a fight that they don't know they won't win. They're kind of just waiting. Red team is still pinging them out, and they have not even repositioned. Wukong has been here for a very long time. Finally wised up and was like, hey, something's going on. Something's fishy here. And oh my gosh, Zilean, that was so dangerous of him. It was a good ward. Definitely good to have that there, but not very smart. Wukong was there for a long time. You expect quite a bit of heat going in that general direction. Shen, in the meantime, is off split pushing. Could have quite a bit of damage going on to this tower. Zhao goes right ahead. And wow, he is so tanky right now. Vi taking a few tower shots, gets popped up. But Wukong doing a lot himself with that ultimate. And Vi's, they're trying to get out of Zhao. They do end up taking him down. But in the meantime, Shen takes out the Zilean. And that is not going to be good times at all. Gold card, bam, absolutely ripping apart. Oh, this could be really bad, but wow. TF teleports in and melts down immediately. Not good at all. Traded a 2 for 2. They had it. They could have done it. And oh my gosh, this is going to be really bad. Wukong ends up going down, tries to take out. Oh, the Ezreal almost kills it. The last tick of Ignite. Takes it down to 24 HP. While everyone on the red team is so low. Static Shiv is not going to be enough. Vi is pretty high in health. And Ezreal is just kind of, oh, so close. So very close. Oh man, Vi's still going crazy. Oh no, Zilean, get out of there. Okay, Zilean gets out, that's all that matters. I thought for sure that Zhao was going to be able to chase him down pretty easily with those boots of mobility. Zilean has been leveling his rewind over his time warp, which is definitely good, because we'll be on a lower cooldown. And he's just kind of bombing himself. I don't exactly know what's going on. It's like making himself into a walking time bomb. Oh, he's trying to level up his tier, I would assume. Not the worst idea, but not when he's very, very mana hungry, so it's hard to really just do that willy-nilly. And you want to speed up people that are kind of on your team to save yourself. But that's okay. Wow, Zhao taking a ton of damage, gets knocked up into the air. Vi ends up going down almost immediately. So does Wukong. Wukong gets ultimate. Yes, he's going to come back up with not a lot of health. This is not going to be good. Is he going to be able to do enough damage to this Twitch? Twitch, no, still stays alive. But he finally goes down to the Ryze. And, oh, man, this is not going to be good. Shen, will he be able to pick it up? No, he won't. Zilean didn't have any more HP. I think if he would have actually went on to the Vi instead of the Wukong, that might have been a better option. Blade of the Ruined King, don't get me wrong, is a pretty good item, but Vi is just more farmed, more fed. It's smarter to do that. Now Shen's going really hard onto this tower. He's not really going to be able to do that much damage to it. I mean, he may take it down by a quarter or a third or something, but it's really not going to be that much, as you can see. Needed to back off pretty much instantly because everyone on the blue team respawned. And Zilean taking all the CS, which I don't know if this is the best thing since he still has 0 ability power. The tier is really going to help his mana pool, but it's just not going to be enough. The ultimate from Ezreal, is it going to be able to steal it? No, oh, but it will do a little bit of the damages. Red team getting Dragon once again. They're now up by about 2.5k. Pretty good. Ultimate from TF coming out. He's just going to teleport to that mid lane. Wanted to make sure that they weren't doing Perrin. Definitely a safe, kind of defensive ultimate, but not the worst ever. He keeps speeding himself up instead of slowing him down. It's not going to be good. He's taking the tower. He's doing a great job. And wow, there's a lot of action going on. Nice assault and battery coming out. Twitch doing so much damage to that Vi. Vi pretty much goes down. Zilean taking the tower for days. He is not going to be able to get away from this. He will have his ultimate. Ezreal comes in with the Arcane Shift, and Shen goes directly on to that Baron. He knows, hey, they have to back off. Let's just go ahead and take this Baron. We have all of our members up, and we all have all of our abilities. And wow, they are wrecking through this Baron quite quickly. Oh, nice ultimate from Wukong, doing a ton of damage, and Wukong steals the Baron. Can you believe it? He's able to get away from it. Does he pick up the kill on the TF? Yes, he does. TF goes down. And that is a double kill from Ezreal. The Ezreal is still going down directly on. Oh, just barely goes down. Is Ryze going to be able to keep up with this damage, though? That is the question. A lot of damage going on. Oh, this is not going to be enough. Oh, and he speeds his way out. Holy cow. Vi didn't even get the Baron either, so that sucks. I mean, they were able to steal the Baron, which prevents a lot of pushing ability from the red team. So they stole it, which is good, but only one person has it, and it's their support, which is bad. Overall, I mean, they did a phenomenal job getting it all together, not having any issues. Only down by about 1,000 gold now. Doing a great job. That Baron definitely helped. The team fight, you know, kind of almost went in their favor, but just not 100% where they want it to be. Ezreal picking up the Locket of the Iron Solari. Wow, very interesting. And the Kindle Gem. So I don't know what he's going to go for next. It could be almost anything, but he should definitely get a Archangel Staff because he's about to max out that tier, which he might be getting. Let's see, how much gold does he have? 989. Definitely not going to be enough, but he might be able to finish something else. He did get Boots of Mobility, which is interesting to say the least. Ooh, Shirelia's Reverie. So he is just going to speed everybody up. Going to have a nice little shield for the whole team, and that is going to help significantly. Ezreal actually going a very interesting build with the Static Shiv and Iceborne Gauntlets. Going on with that Last Whisper and the Brutalizer. He's doing a phenomenal job at 232 CS and 7 kills, as opposed to Twitch. Twitch is still down by about 2k. Wow. Shen gets stopped from his ultimate and goes down almost immediately. That sucks for them. That is going to take away from the entirety of the red team split pushing. I think if blue team continued to just push bottom lane, they would have gotten a free inhibitor. So I don't know what they're planning on doing in Ezreal. Twitch is going to recall. Taric is going to recall. Everyone is kind of going back. They have a huge advantage right now. They really need to push it. They could have possibly taken the tower. They still have 30 seconds. I think they could have easily taken down that inhibitor. It looks like they may just backdoor it. They're not even going to use any of the minions, so they don't really need it. Yeah, Vi's in here, so is Ezreal. That's going to be significant. 4 members still alive. Ooh, nice pickup on the inhibitor, but on a crazy teleport in. Is he going to be able to pick up any form of Rune Prison? He goes on to Taric, actually, and wow, the ultimate is going to go down on the Ryze. Yes, it does. And nice pickup. That is going to be a double kill for the Wukong. Ooh, gets a triple kill, I think. Yes, he does. And that ultimate, is it going to be able to pick it up? No, it won't. The bomb doesn't do it. And Ezreal picks it up just barely. And that is going to be a lot of damage. Oh, nice double kill for the Ezreal now. And this is going to be really dangerous. If they keep this up, holy cow. This could be really bad. They just have one more tower, and then they have the inhibitor, and it's their aced. This is definitely not good. Ezreal's getting so low. Oh, they're able to take out that tower just barely. Everyone on their team is so low, but they have 9 seconds till Zhao gets a triple kill. Boop. Just barely. Wow, that was a crazy game, back and forth. I really thought the blue team was going to lose it there in the end, but they kept pushing and they were able to. They did very interesting, weird strats near the end of it, but they were able to pick it up in the end, and they just did a phenomenal job. So congratulations to the blue team and GG to the red team. Again, if you guys like my videos, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really does help out. And if you have any recommendations or suggestions on champions or players that you want to see, please let me know in the comments section below or send me a message and I will hunt them down for you. Alright guys, thanks for watching and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.